This is a game about being a demon lord. You start as like this. You and some minion. And hopefully I can reach my 100th year and be like this. And this. This is. And that. And even fight the powerful dragon. Before all these one has to plan. But I tend to plan while on the go. And go with the flow. And adapt to everything, just like Bruce Lee.
Be water, my friend.
So I picked what's available, which is this Devil Lord. Let's start. This year I was given some choices of what should I receive. And I picked the rare monsters. This will help me defend my dungeon while I focus on upgrading my income. Every year for 10 years, events are revealed. So adapting my tactics will help in maximizing my progress. Year 3 and Year 4 will greatly accelerate my research. These 2 years will be my priority. Year 5 and Year 10 revealed that heroes will join in raiding my dungeon, but I will be ready for them. And the rest of the years are not so important. Research and bandits are as important as the future events. Research unlocks perks which enhances my dungeon, while goblin bandits are the primary source of my gold. Fighting these human is easy for now, but one must not be complacent, for night are cold and full of dangers. At the end of battles I can pick one out 3 choices as a reward. You can pick either golds, monster, or items. Gold is a must when starting, so I can max out goblin bandits early on. Year 2 is pretty much the same, this free totem aside. I researched and upgraded my goblin bandits. After alt had I defended against humans. Year 3 was my lucky year, with this. Slimes are now available for battle. They are additional monsters without using money. These little blue blobs. And continue the research to acquire this flying slimes. After that, I upgraded the bandits once again. But I forgot to summon one more monster in preparation for next year. On early stages of dungeon defense, slimes helps a lot in fighting humans. At the start of the year, I was given a tough choice. You see, I only have one monster, and in this year's event, all research will be completed at the cost of a random monster. But I don't have any monster, just the one which, well, sacrifices has to be made, and it's worth it. After continuing the research, and this time it's to increase the merchant sales slot, because there's an item that I really need. And some upgrades with the number and gears of bandits, I ended the year. And night has now joined the fight, which does not really bother me, but still I must prepare for it. After increasing the number of goblins, I added some monster, then proceeded to battle. Every 6th year, you are always asked on what orb ability to choose. This time I picked Ravenous Hunger. If you ask me why, I don't know, but I need one relic which will work well with this orb ability. It's the Monkey's Paw. What this does is, at the start of the battle, one of the lowest level monster will have the same level as the highest leveled monster in the room. To top it off, it will also be a 3-star. Perfect. So whenever I eat a monster and replace it with a level 1, at the start of the battle that level 1 will have the same level as the others, and be a 3-star monster, and I will just repeat it again and again. I continued the research for the market, looking for the relic in the trader. I upgraded my bandits, upgraded through year 9. Bought some battle gear in there. And year 10 is here. This time powerful archers will join, but they did not last long. After 10 years, the event list has changed. Might as well check it to see what's interesting. Well, nothing much. The usual addition to human troops. For these years, I finally maxed out the goblin bandits. And now I can focus on building my army. I will share some secret. Do you know that pillage is synonymous to money? You're welcome. And here, I'm preparing my monsters to pillage the humans, which I would say is building a good relationship between humans and monster. It is like a give and take, a truly wonderful relationship. Now that my finances are looking great, I will now focus on finding my monkey's paw relic. I might get it after battles. Or I can go shopping. Since I have the money, I decided to look for it in the merchant. It seems luck was not on my side. What an unfortunate time. I want to say bad things, but I don't know how to curse while still be a gentleman. How about this? This RNG is truly out of this world, and I hope it won't come back. After all the misfortunes, I decided to upgrade my dungeon, and then took my anger out to these humans. I'm feeling lucky once again, so I tried the merchant. Since the merchant's mileage is close to completion, I just looked for the relic. With the help of this mileage, I can now but the monkey's paw. Once I activate this relic, 2 things are going to happen. First, the lowest leveled monster will have the same level as the highest leveled monster in each room, and become 3-starred monster, just like this one. Year 18, this is the start of what my strategy is all about. Using the orb ability, Ravenous Hunter, and the relic, Monkey's Paw, I can now create strong monsters every time I consume them. I started this year by buying this totem that benefits devil-type monsters. Now, I have decided to remove my vampire monsters. Since I want strong monsters in the next few years, these vampires will deal with enemies' backline. With my smiling servant's cooking skills, she will cook me some delicious and nutritious meal. Something tells me don't ever do things to upset this girl. After having a hearty meal, I replenished my troops with fresh batch of vampires. Now these vampires will be 3 stars when the battle starts. On the 19th year, I equip my monster an item that boosts damage. Since I have now the relic, I decided to research for rare monsters. These rare monsters are much stronger than what I currently have. I have to prepare my dungeon because after year 20, more human will attack my place. I added the final room in my dungeon and filled it with monsters. With everything placed and ready, I looked forward for an easy battle. The 20th year. Time really flies by when human attacks with just their numbers. How disappointing. I really wish they'd grow a brain and attack me with all they've got. Well, anyway, this year is one of my meal time. And this year menu are the mares. Now get in my mouth, please. Are you okay, my faithful servant? You seem upset.
Yes.
Oh, why are you upset?
No.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know, sir. I don't want to know either. Especially when she's cooking. I don't want to be in between an angry woman and a sharp knife.
So, I recruited fresh new mares and prepared for battle. "20 years have passed, and humans have raided my dungeon. Again and again, with their ingenuity, wits, and strength, I was forced to use 1% of my power, and I was so fortunate to survive. If you like this, I like you too. Now subscribe before I too eat you. I like it whenever it rhymes." Part 2 is coming up. See ya.